That was number 3. Number 4, authorized users. If you don't have that much of a credit history, it's always a great idea to find friends and family that say, hey, listen, you have a great payment history, you have no late on your credit card, you've had your credit card for, let's say, 4 or 5 years, can I be an authorized user on your account? Basically what that means is you're taking someone else's good credit and you're adding them onto your credit profile as an authorized user. So that pretty much jumps your credit score dramatically, almost instantly also. So it's best to start with friends and family first, people that you can trust. It's not like they're going to give you a card and you're going to have an extra card from their account. It just means that they're adding their credit history onto your credit profile. It's just that simple. They might get a card in the mail. I'm pretty sure they're not going to give it to you unless it's, I guess, a family member or something along those lines. But they will get an extra card in the mail to the account holder with your name on it, but I guess it's up to them or whatever agreement you come up with to pay, if you're able to use that line of credit. So authorized users, that's a great way to jumpstart your credit profile. If you don't have friends and family that are willing to do it, there are companies out there that do it, but they could charge anywhere between $500 and $1,500 to add trade lines onto your credit profile. So start with friends and family first. It's a great idea. And also there's new programs, there's new formulas that lenders have, but 80% of banks and credit card companies use the old formula, which means that they don't disqualify you for having authorized user accounts in your credit profile. Only 20% have the new system where they automatically but they automatically just discount the authorized user account on your credit profile. So if you apply for a credit card or you're going for a mortgage, more than likely 80% of banks and credit cards use the old system. So more than likely they'll just count those authorized user accounts as part of yours, and only 20% have the new one, which disqualifies you for having the authorized user accounts. So it's still a great idea to use it, unless all the banks and credit cards start updating their systems to the new program where they disqualify you for having authorized user accounts. So that's a good way to do that. Alright, so number 5, have different types of credit. It's almost like stocks. They tell you diversify your portfolio with CDs, mutual funds, stocks, T-bonds, whatever the case may be. It's the same thing with your credit profile. You should have different types of credit. Mortgages, car loans, secured and unsecured credit cards. So basically, it adds points to your credit profile that you have different types. You have a diversified profile, and at the same time you're paying all these on time. So that's actually another way to build your credit. Okay, so number 6, we're almost done. Number 6, do not inquire for credit on a regular basis. If you're applying for a mortgage and you're shopping around, you shouldn't have your credit pulled for 3 or 4 or 5 times. But if you do get your credit pulled 3, 4, 5 times, make sure you do it within a 2-week time span, because on the credit report those inquiries look like you're shopping around for a mortgage, it looks good, and it's not spread out. You don't have 10 inquiries within 3, 4 weeks, a month, 20 inquiries, 30 inquiries. And what happens with that is that shopping around is a good thing. You want to get the best rate, but at the same time you don't want to drag this out. So if you're shopping around, make sure you go to 2 or 3 lenders within a 2-week time span, and those inquiries will count as one. Okay, so if you pulled your credit within 2 weeks, 3, 4, 5 times, it counts as one inquiry. You can even call the credit card companies, not the credit card companies, the credit reporting agencies, and have them merge those together into one. Now the last thing you want to do is apply for credit, car loans, mortgages. Those start counting against you once they start, it's so many inquiries. Now, some of them do not count, but then when you have 20, 30, 40 inquiries within a 2-3 month time span, they start counting in a negative way. Each inquiry might be a half a point to 1 percentage point. So you think about it, if you have 20 or 30 inquiries, that's 20 or 30 points off, well, 15 to 20 points off your credit profile. So those inquiries do make a difference, and try to keep those pretty low because they do count negative against you. And the last but not least is something just like getting to the first one, something that we already know, we should all know. Basically what it is, do not live beyond your means. Prepare a, plan a budget, try to stick to the budget. Right now it's very tough. There are tough economic times, people are losing their jobs, so people are unsure of what's going to happen in the next upcoming months and upcoming years. So create a budget, stick to your budget, and do not live beyond your means. If you're making $10 an hour, you shouldn't have a Hummer, you shouldn't have an Escalade, you shouldn't have all types of wild jewelry, brand new clothes, and name brand things. I'm not saying go shop at Kmart, but at the same time, you don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. If you live paycheck to paycheck, what happens? You have nothing to show for it. Your car gets old, your clothes gets old, and you have nothing in the bank. So basically plan, prepare a budget, stick to it, buy what you need, the necessities, and the luxuries, just don't worry about it until later. When you get a better job, when you're moving up in the ladder, hey, I have a little bit of extra money, I'll go buy me a pair of sneakers, I'll buy me a nice jacket. I can afford a nicer car. But as of now, just don't do it. Stick to the necessities, and you'll start, if you plan a budget and stick to it, you'll notice that every time you do get paid, you'll have some extra money just put aside. A good program for this is actually a program that's on my website. When you get a chance, go to www.thecreditcounselor.org. It's at the bottom of your screen. We have something called UltraScore, among other services on the website. We do have wills and trusts, credit repair, auto loans, things like that. You can, scoop through those. And what it is basically, UltraScore is like having a financial advisor for 12 months. You can go in there, you punch in your numbers, your income, your debt, credit card debt, and things like that, and it prepares a budget for you, tells you exactly what to do to keep your credit score up in order to save some extra money, what to cut, what not to cut. So basically, literally, it's like having a financial advisor with you for 12 months. So once again, go to www.thecreditcounselor.org and just, there's a lot of reading material there. You can get a lot of information, testimonials, and things like that. Very important to plan a budget. So once again, do not live beyond your means. Prepare a budget, stick to it. You'll be much happier when you have your little nest egg. If something happens, an emergency, you get hospitalized, it's always good to have that money, because medical bills can make you bankrupt. So it's a great thing. This is just another video of many. I hope you found this informative. My name is Daniel. Hope to see you again soon. And www.thecreditcounselor.org. You can email me. My phone number is there. I get back to everyone. So hopefully, if you have any questions, you can give me a call. I'll get right back to you. Okay? Have a good day. Thank you.